Morning students, welcome to online learning class. We are learning about the life of the early man. In previous classes, we learned about how the early man start learning of growing foods and about farming. Slowly, they learn to use farming, and by this time, man had also made simple tools of stone. He used these stone tools for hunting and for digging roots. Now he started digging the earth to sow seeds. It was man's first step in the art of tilling. Later he started using wooden plugs for tilling the land. They were better than his stone tools. The early man had started keeping animals also. He kept them for their meat, milk, and hides. He used them for riding and carrying his things. Now he started using them for ploughing also. He did not have to move from place to place for his food. He started living at one place and in groups. He made for himself huts of stones. He covered these huts with grass and branches of trees. Thus, families and habitations came to be formed. Mostly, these habitations were near the bank of a river. Families could get water for drinking and irrigation. They could also get fish to eat from the river. Slowly, the number of habitation increased. Man in one habitation started visiting those in the others. The early man saw that he could use the river for going one place to another. He saw that the hollow trunks of trees floated on water very easily. So he would cut down the trees and make their trunks hollow. He used these hollow trunks for traveling by water. This was the first boat made by man. Sometimes he would tie a number of logs to make a raft. He used these rafts for carrying himself and his goods. Now see, but carrying loads on land was not so easy. The early man had animals to carry his loads, but he couldn't carry very big loads on the back of animals. To make his job easy, he joined two long sticks together and made a kind of sledge. On this sledge, he carried his loads with the help of his animals. The sledge could move easily on smooth ground, but it was difficult to pull it on uneven ground. The early man found that round pieces of trees trunks rolled easily on the ground, so he added some sort of rollers to his sledge. It was the first cart used by man, and it was the first step in the invention of wheel. The invention of wheel was a very important event in the life of man. Slowly, man started using the wheel for making earthen pots. The early men observed that some stones would melt in fire. They were in fact metals. One of these metals was iron. The early man tried making his tools from iron. These tools were better than the stone tools. The discovery of metals brought a big change in his life. As time passed, the early man's habitations evolved. Larger numbers of people started living at one place. Sometimes they quarreled with one another. So they made rules to live in peace. It was the beginning of human civilization. The modern man has taken great steps on this road of civilization, and the march still continues. See, children, early humans realized that round things could move much more easily on land than sledge. Small pieces of tree trunks which were round in shape were fitted below the carts. The cart now could move easily on uneven ground. Thus, the wheel was invented. In its primitive form, a wheel is a circular block of a hard and durable material at whose center has been bored a hole through which is placed an axle bearing about which the wheel rotates when torque is applied to the wheel about its axis. The wheel and axis assembly can be considered one of the six simple machines. When placed vertically under a load bearing platform or case, the wheel turning on the horizontal axis makes it possible to transport heavy loads. This arrangement is the main topic of this article, but there are many other applications of a wheel addressed in the corresponding articles. When placed horizontally, the wheel turning on its vertical axis provides the spinning motion used to shape materials. Example, a potter's wheel. When mounted on a column connected to a rudder or to the steering mechanism of a wheeled vehicle, it can be used to control the direction of a vessel or vehicle. Example, a ship wheel or steering wheel. When connected to a crank or engine, a wheel can store, release, or transmit energy. A wheel and axle with force applied to create torque at one radius can translate this to a different force at a different radius, also with a different linear velocity. Wheels were invented 3500 BC and rapidly spread across the eastern hemisphere. Wheels are the archetype of a primitive caveman level technology, but in fact, they are so ingenious that it took until 3500 BC for someone to invent them. Slowly, as the time passed, the early man's habitations evolved. Larger numbers of people started living at one place. They quarreled with one another, so they made rules to peace in life. It was the beginning of human civilization. Now, see points to remember. The early man started living in a small habitation near the river bank. He domesticated animals and started farming also. He found that he could travel by water by using logs of wood. For carrying loads on land, he developed a sort of sledge. Then the invention of the wheel brought a big change in the life of the early man. The use of metals was another great step in the early man's life. He also started making laws for living a peaceful life. It marked the beginning of human civilization. That's all for today. Thank you, students.